yeah, the word trust has been what it all boils down to for me. It feels like a very much a guiding word. And I thought I couldn't resist to find a couple of interesting quotes for this. And this is from Osho, actually. The mind lives in doubt and the heart lives in trust. When you trust, suddenly you become centered. So I love that. That kind of brings a nice closure to my explorations this week around being centered and trusting in the center, in this heart. So we're going to begin. I won't forget the bell, all these little things that make it special. Sound of the bell. We'll do two more. That's marking the beginning. And we're going to come to our mat and we're going to sit comfortably. If you want to sit on a cushion, you can do that. And let's start with a bit of love for ourselves. So we just place the hand on the heart. Either hand's fine. Just give a little bit of a little circling, a little breathing, and we're just going to have that as our starting point. Actually, no matter how you feel, if your heart feels a little bit hard, or it feels a little bit kind of blocked, or you feel a bit kind of crumpled up from the cold or the damp, let's just warm it up and bring our focus of attention to this heart space. Yeah, by physically connecting with it. Yeah, breathing into the nostrils and out through the mouth. Yeah, and how's that feel? Just rest your hand there, making the palm of the hand really rest on the heart center there. It's like almost a loop that we create, the palms of the hands. When we touch something or somebody with the palm of the hand, that's kind of almost a direct contact from your heart to theirs. Yes, why often hands are used for healing. Good. Yeah, let yourself settle, breathing into the nostrils. Have another sigh out through the mouth. Let yourself land. And as you breathe out, feel yourself, just let your hand drop and rest on the knees. Feel yourself drop. Feel the sitting bones and the weight of the body sitting on the ground. And feel yourself really weighted there, but also feel that lightness of lifting up from that ground. So you're grounded, you feel steady, you feel the ground, you feel the body, and you feel yourself rising up and the heart rises. And let's just encourage that movement by interlinking the fingers, breathing into the nostrils. And as you breathe out through the nostrils, just pushing the hands up to the ceiling or pushing them up to the skies. I used to be able to say that in the summer, or some people are practicing outside, but pushing up to the skies anyway, why not? But keeping the back of the neck long, so we're not looking up or lifting the chin, keeping the chin kind of slightly tucked in to lengthen the back of the neck. And keeping that lift in the heart, we're also having a sense of the shoulders being down away from the ears, but we're extending through the arms. You feel your ribs expanding. You feel this lengthening between the hips and the ribs. So we're just getting nice and expanded using the breath. Inhaling and exhaling in and out from the nostrils at the moment, just to maintain our energy. Breathing in. One more time, and then breathing out. Slowly lowering the arms down, slowly out breath through the nostrils, already just slowly landing, and feel the ground, both hands landing. Rest that left hand on the left side, elbows nice and bendy, a sort of springy arm there. So there's no rigidity, we don't lock anything up. And now we're going to reach up with the right hand, looking up at that right hand as well to encourage that extension up, the heart looking up at that right hand. Looking up, and as you breathe out, you're reaching over the body, making sure the arms flop in front of your face, reaching over the body, and you'll feel that from the ribs right up to the fingertips there, making a lovely long line. You can bend into the elbow. Again, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears all the time. You can look up on the inside of the arm, up to the ceiling. Breathe now, breathe. As you breathe in, feel the ribs, feel your wings expanding. I'm going to expand one wing at a time. And as you breathe out through the nostrils, just feel that lovely extension. Now use the inhale to lift the arm up. And exhaling, lower the arm down. Let that land on the ground on the right side. Bend the elbow. So we're just feeling the ground, feeling the palm is fingers spread wide. And now as you inhale, lifting up through the left. Watching the fingertips rising up. It's easy. It's like the breath just lifts those fingers. And then we lean over the body on the out breath. Just checking the arm is over the body and not flopping in front of the face by having a little look at the ceiling. You can keep looking up at the ceiling if your neck allows you and it's okay. on the inside of the arm, but all the time thinking nice long neck. Neck is neither kind of flopping, it's also not rigid. Just thinking about keeping it in line with the spine. Every inhale, it's not just the ribs, it's also feeling you're lengthening through that spinal column, but keeping the ground, keeping your sitting bones on the ground. Breathing in, breathing out. Use the inhale to lift up. Exhale, lower the left hand down, just feeling the ground with both hands again. Insert the fingers in front of the body now. Let's just open up a bit more of this chest area. Breathing in to the chest, breathing out, taking the hands away, taking the middle of the back back. The back of the heart is going backwards and the hands are coming forwards. Drop the head down so it really opens up the back of the neck and the shoulders, the upper back. So we're giving it some release. We're giving it some breath. So breathe in through the nostrils. Feel the breath filling the upper back between the shoulder blades. And as you breathe out, just feel that release. One more breath in. And breathe out, release, relax, let go of the arms. Just see how that feels. Have a little bit of a wriggle. Just shuffle the shoulders a little bit. And we'll do the other side now. So interlinking the fingers still behind the back this time. Also, always try and think about this length, dropping the shoulders down. So sometimes, you know, when we feel we're carrying our heavy burden through life, then we actually end up hunching the shoulders up to kind of resist it or to support it. So we can drop our shoulders, we can drop our burden, even just for a moment. Breathing in to the space in the front of the chest, front of the shoulders. Relax the neck so you're looking down at the ground, and breathing out, taking the hands back, taking those shoulders back, and projecting the heart and the chest forwards. And that makes it much easier when you just relax your neck as well. Neck has been very busy holding this head up all day, so it deserves to have a little bit of rest and attention. And your arms behind you, they're going backwards, but once you find that you can open up the front of the shoulders, you can even lift the arms slightly behind you. And as always, you know, shoulders are a very important point of focus, front of the shoulders particularly. You know, modern life, which is spent a lot with the hands thrust forward, driving or a laptop, probably a lot more laptop, you know, kind of shortens the front of the shoulder, and then we get imbalances. One more breath in and release. We're just trying to balance everything up. Lift the shoulders up, let the arms be floppy. They can sit on the knee or they can relax forwards, and then drop them out through the mouth. Breathing in, lift the shoulders up, squeeze them up high by the ears and out through the mouth. Yeah, so again, breathing in one more time. Out through the mouth. Yeah, so starting to feel a little bit more open in the shoulders. And let's have a look a bit more in detail at the neck. Always be careful with the neck. You know, I'm not really liking a lot of kind of spinning your head around. It's better to move them in one plane and very mindfully, because it's a delicate area. So we extend the right arm up again, and now we're taking the hand, the back of the neck, but actually the hand is actually going towards the left side of the neck and resting just below the left ear there. So you'll feel probably the top edge of that hand just against the edge of the bone there of the skull. Elevating that right elbow. Still think about keeping the body really upright, dropping the left shoulder down. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, just let the chin fall to the chest. And you're just letting your back relax a bit. And you're letting the arm just slowly giving a bit more weight to the arm, but still holding the neck. I'll say firmly, but lightly. You know, it's not gripping. We're just holding it, supporting it. And then gradually let your nose point towards your left knee. Keep dropping both the shoulders down. What we're really working on here, we're not working on it, we're just allowing it, is we're allowing the left side of the neck just to release and lengthen. So breathe in and breathe into the left side of the neck, imagine. And breathing out through the nostrils. Let it lengthen, relax, just feeling the shoulders sinking down. So we're taking a couple of breaths on this, because your neck will feel amazingly like a swan afterwards, I hope. Breathing in. Breathing out. All about the release, lengthening that out breath. Use the inhale to lift the head up, lift the arm up, and release. So how's that feel now? Yeah, I'm really feeling that lovely length, and I want to even it up. So we extend the left arm up, breathe in, and then take that left hand on the back of the neck. Fingers are around the right side there, just supporting it, holding it. Breathe in again, and then breathing out. The chin comes to the chest, drop the head down. This is a really safe an effective way of releasing tension in the neck, particularly if you have neck problems. This is very safe. Breathe in, breathing out, pointing your nose, so looking towards the right knee and pointing your nose towards the right knee, the right thigh there. Just relaxing the right arm, relaxing both the shoulders down. Just every inhale, imagine the inhale is going into the right side of the neck, and every exhale just dropping the shoulders down. Relaxing a little bit, relaxing. Breathing in and breathing out through the nostrils. Noticing where is my mind right now? I say that when I'm reminding myself as well. Reminding, let's remind. Use the inhale to lift the head up back to center and release on the exhale. And again, just roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders back now. We'll just roll them back 2 or 3 times just to appreciate and enjoy a bit more space that we've created in the body relatively quickly. You know, this is why a lot of these things, you can just do one thing any time of the day. These shoulder shrugs, you know, the breathing in, holding and releasing. Great thing to do any time of day. Okay, let's take them onto the hands, onto all fours, onto the hands. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, feet are flat behind. So making sure, again, there's no locking, everything is kind of fluid and available. Make your body available to you. So don't lock the elbows. But look how what happens to my body, it just kind of goes, ugh. So I'm softening the elbows. And look at my back becomes more available, the chest is becoming more available. And we're going to do this freestyle. I just feel inspired to do a freestyle version because I think we really need to loosen everything up a bit today. So I'm going to talk about this tail. Imagine this beautiful tail. Maybe it's a squirrel's tail today. Whatever tail you like, monkey tail, rabbit's tail. I know there's some rabbits out there. And we're just going to draw a little circle with our beautiful tail, we imagine. Draw in the circle, starting small. So start small, really detailed, keeping those fingers spread wide on the ground, keeping the hands engaged with the ground, keeping the elbows soft. So keeping that animal body, the animal body is what we want. And let that circle get bigger. And as a circle, you know, you're showing this beautiful tail off, drawing a big circle, making it very big. You find, hopefully, the rest of the body to join in. It just wants to join in this movement, circling, and think of the circling as spiraling. Imagine that circling is just in the base, it's kind of traveling up through the body, and we're just circling and spiraling, moving the body, letting the joints be fluid. So the wrists, elbows, shoulders, the whole of the spine is becoming snaky and fluid. You're becoming like liquid. And you might even want to sit back into your heels sometimes. You want to move your neck and head. Just allow that flow to happen. Do it slowly, let the movement get big, and then slowly come to pause. Sit back onto the heels. If it feels impossible to kneel, then you can sit down another way, or you can put a pillow underneath, behind the knees there. But we're only going to be here momentarily anyway. We're just going to loosen the wrists up. So just some turns of the wrists, some circling the wrists one way, and stay engaged with your body, looking and turn the other way. And I always think these smaller joints, the wrists and ankles, get forgotten a lot. And you know, really enjoy that. In fact, let that come into the elbow. Let's just get the arms spiraling. Just enjoy. Imagine if you were, there was lights. You were drawing lights, fireworks, and you're drawing lights in the space around you. Imagination is incredible. Sometimes we can enjoy that much more. Okay. Place the hands on the ground again, giving yourself a little break. And we're going to do the same thing, but the other direction. So whatever way you would naturally go, I go clockwise, then go the opposite way. Again, soften the elbows. We're just going to loosen everything up. Freestyle cat, I call this. Or sometimes I call this disco cat. So we're just going to draw a circle and going to get bigger and bigger and see how much of the body you can allow to join in. So just close your eyes actually and feel, is there any part of my body that's not joining in here? Actually, yeah, I think my knees aren't really getting involved. Okay, my knees are going to get involved now. You might, you can do anything you like, whatever feels good. You can kind of move to the sides, but always spiraling, always following this spiraling movement. Letting it get big or taking it small. See how slow you can do that. Bringing your body towards the ground. Just whatever feels good. Yeah. This is your body entertainment time. And then we're going to sit back into the heels. Come to a pause, slide the hands forward, bring the forehead to the ground in the pose of the swan. Another reference to the beautiful swan. It's a very lovely symbol, the swan, symbol of Advaita Vedanta, so non-dual philosophy. We are one. Yeah. In this moment, we can imagine that. Close your eyes and just be the swan with your beautiful wings, again, wings coming forwards, sitting deeply back into the heels, and use this opportunity to breathe into your back. So in this position, breathing into the back ribs as you inhale, expand your wings, and as you breathe out, just out through the mouth. Let's do some releasing here, breathing into the nostrils, expanding the wings, and out through the mouth. Yeah, make some sound as well. And then we'll just have a little rock side to side. So we're just rolling. The body's kind of rolling from the left to the right thigh, and we're just kind of enjoying that little rocking motion. Very comforting, the body when you rock. Very comforting for the body. And this sort of movement, natural, useful. So we're going to work a little bit with the spine, but in a nice simple way, and with movement and breath. Inhaling, so the hands stay where they are, outstretched in front. Inhale, come to all fours. And then as you exhale, and again, we're moving back and forth, so you can just judge this, how your back feels. You let the hips come forward. It could be just there, but make sure the shoulders are back and the chest is open. It could be that you go a bit further forward on the out breath, and the in breath lifts you up. So we're not going to stay there. So move with care and move gradually. Inhale is coming up to all fours. Exhale is bringing the hips forward. So not touching the ground. This is like an up dog really, or kind of a cobra. Inhale. Exhale. On the exhale, breathe everything out. Sit back deeply into the heels. The inhale lifts you. So it's inspirational. It lifts and elevates. And as you breathe out, you're releasing. And we're opening the front of the body. The heart's flying upwards. Look up at the ceiling. Inhale lifts you up again to all fours. Exhale. So again, focusing on the breath. Let the breath do the work. Let the breath carry your body. We're not, trying to make this as big a back bend as possible. We're just seeing what the breath is allowing, and also seeing if we can extend, lengthen, and deepen the breath. That's the name of the game here. Try and bring at least some part of our focus on the breath. Keep the shoulders down away from your ears, always. Breathing in, breathing out. Take the strain out of it. Let the breath do all the work. Yeah, and another way to take the strain out of it, of course, is to smile. But it just makes it fun. We're just playing here. We're just playing. We're giving the back some playtime, giving it some breath, giving it some space. If you've been feeling stuck or frustrated or stressed or, whatever, all these kind of limiting, constricting feelings, give yourself some time now to focus on undoing and unraveling some of that. So we'll come back to this swan position, sitting back into the heels, forehead on the ground, slide the hands back, and we come into the pose of the child for a second. This is very grounding, earthing, rebooting, and kind of coming and bringing the focus to this space between the eyebrows, third eye, so this inner vision, inner life, interior, and grounding, literally grounding the head, bringing the head to the ground. So think of it as like grounding your brain, but not in a bad way. Bringing your brain to the earth, bringing your mind into the earth, embodied. So slowly come up to kneeling again. And then we'll just find a nice easy way to come to seated. Stretch the legs out in front of us. Bounce the knees up and down a little bit. I'm going to slow it down. And legs out stretched in front. Extend the fingers towards the toes. We're going to lay down. So make sure you've got space behind you to lay down. You might want to shuffle forwards. If you feel like just lying down, and if it's that kind of day, go for it. But if you want to do a bit of work before, and the reason to do the work is because it feels great afterwards. So keep stretching towards the toes, keep breathing in and out the whole time through the nostrils. So maintaining that energy, keeping this soft. So although this might be effort, particularly at certain points, I feel, oh, that's the point where it's really like I want to just give up. Keep breathing to kind of soften, soften, soften. And keep going right to the end. Keep going right to the end until your head reaches the ground. Then just drop. Drop that body. Let the feet fall out to the side. Let the arms flop out to the side. Breathe in through the nostrils. Nice big sigh out through the mouth. Yeah, try that again. Breathing into the nostrils. Sigh. Feel your body. The whole of the back of your body on the ground. How good that feels to feel the support. And trust that the earth is coming up to meet you and support you. And let's just bend the knees just to release anything that's going on in the back. Holding the knees, holding the calves there, and just rocking side to side. Enjoying that movement. Just a couple more things. Slow it all down. It's all about the circles, the spirals. The breath is also a circle or a spiral. So keeping the knees close in to each other and to the body. Inhale, take the knees away. Exhale, let the knees fall away from each other and draw them back to the body. We're just going to loosen the hips up. Inhaling, exhaling. And as I was saying, if you've been feeling stuck or in a bit of a push-pull situation, not sure, being held back, feeling like you're not moving forward, no progress. This is kind of common stuff all the time, but particularly at the moment, I think. And hips, we loosen the hips up. This is where the movement, forward motion is coming. So, we're not doing anything, we're not pushing ourselves, we're just creating the space for the movement and ease to happen. Really the other way as well. So start with the knees away from you, but together, inhale, exhale, drawing the knees in, and inhale, the knees go away. Breathing in and breathing out. And feel free if you're going to have a nice, make some sound here. Some sighs just to release. Yeah, sound really helps that release. It really acknowledges it, frees it up. You feel it much more deeply. Hug the knees again. Just the soles of the feet on the ground. Just move the spine a little bit. Feet are close to the buttocks. Hips are feet are hips width apart, and feet are parallel as well to each other. So you can judge that. You should be able to maybe just make contact with the ankles there with the hands, maybe. Palms flat down, fingers reaching towards the back and the bottom of the mat. Chin tucked in tight to the chest. Breathe in, lift the hips. Lift them as high as you feel comfortable, because we're going to come down again. Breathing out, rolling the spine down. And we're going to, again, move gradually. Breathing in, lift the hips a little bit higher maybe, opening the front of the body. And breathing out, rolling down. So it's slow and steady and really mindful. I know we use that word a lot, but it's really thinking about being with your body and feeling it and enjoying it. Being curious and interested in your body, in your breath, in this human experience. What is happening right now in this moment? Kind of far more interesting than anything else, really. We really feel it. Close the eyes so you can feel it more. Breathing in, lift the hips high. Knees are going away from you. Chest is coming towards your chin. And breathing out, rolling the spine down from the top down to the bottom. We're laying the spine down. We're giving it some attention. Real attention. Feeling this beautiful snake-like spine. Freeing it up. A lot of our emotions, personal issues can get very caught up in particular areas of the spine, particularly around the lower back. Often we're not feeling very supported. Middle, sometimes, not feeling the sense of being loved. Back of the heart there, upper back also, just not feeling being held. So we can create our own holding here. Roll the spine down for the last time. Hug the knees. Release. Breathing into the nostrils. Let's just extend the arms and legs. Give the legs a little bit of a rest by elevating them. And then we're just going to rotate the wrists and ankles. It just feels nice to feel the space. To feel your feet and ankles and hands and fingers rotate the other direction. I'm taking the weight off, letting the limbs be light and elevated. And hug the knees again, put the feet on the ground, slide the legs away, and we're just going to let our arms flop to the side. I think we're going to start the Yoga Nidra now. So before we do that, we're just going to chant the mantra Om just once. So this is an opportunity to let your sound out, and the way to do that is to relax your jaw. Okay, smiling sometimes helps relax the face. And let your sound out, make it a long, loud Om, and feel it in your body. Close your eyes, lying in Shavasana, breathing into the nostrils. So if you want to cover yourself with a blanket or a shawl, you want to put any warmer clothes on, now's the time to get yourself ready. And I'll give you some preparation time, talk you into a more relaxed state. So you've got time to do that. Find your blankets, make your little nest, your Nidra nest. That's a good phrase. Make your little Nidra nest, making sure you turn the lighting down, or whatever it is makes you feel cozy and safe and secure and conducive to deep relaxation, but not falling asleep. We're doing our best there. It's a practice. We try our best not to fall asleep. If you do, that's okay. I will try and keep your mind focused. So the whole time in Yoga Nidra, you're going to hear my voice speaking to you, and that's the thing to hold on to the whole time. This is like your thread through that. No matter what happens, even if you kind of drop out, and sometimes just know it's always there for you to stay with, and I'll lead you through that the whole time and keep you safe and guide you through. So, feeling your body is supported. If you want to put a cushion underneath your knees, that's a great thing to do. Most people will be okay with their head on the flat surface, on the mat or carpet, but you might want a folded blanket or a small cushion if your neck isn't quite in the right position. And if you're feeling like you're still needing some release, just do a few releasing breaths, breathing in through the nostrils, sighing out through the mouth, and that'll do it for you. Close your eyes now, taking your focus inwards. The Yoga Nidra is an inner journey, so we're going inwards now. So you're aware of where you are, time of day, the space you're in. You've become aware of that, but now we're going inwards. Know that you're held, and you can start to let go. Making yourself as comfortable as possible now, doing any last minute adjustments of the blanket, your clothes, so that you can lie still and quiet without any unnecessary movements. If you can, it's best to stay still. Even if you feel like you want to fidget or itch or do something, just see if you can stay with not doing that, because it usually passes. Well, it always passes. So it's a good thing if you've been practicing for a while, particularly, is to just notice those things that come up. I want to pull that blanket, or I want to scratch my nose, and just let them pass. Everything can be included in your Nidra. Sounds of your body, sounds outside, everything. It's all yoga practice. So the practice of Yoga Nidra, as I said, is the act of listening and hearing and feeling. So it's a sensory practice also. In Yoga Nidra, you function on the level of awareness and the level of listening. So say to yourself mentally at this point, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. I will not sleep. And give yourself time to become calm and steady, and feeling the body just dropping and relaxing and sinking into the ground. And know that you're ground is coming up to hold you and support you. You're being held. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, feel calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you are breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax, relax, release, let go. Drop that heavy burden, leave it to one side, and give yourself fully to this practice. Become aware of sound. Become aware of the sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound, without attempting to identify the source of that sound. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside your building, and then to sounds inside your building. And sounds of the room you're in, and sounds of your own body, your own breath. Now develop your awareness of the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Become aware of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath without doing anything to that breath. Don't concentrate on it too hard, just watch it and observe the natural process, breath coming in and breath going out. And keep on listening to my voice and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I will remain awake and alert. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. And this is the moment to make your resolve, your sankalpa, phrase or sentence, which may start with something like I can, I am, I will, I have, or anything else that feels positively framed, something you need to tell yourself and encourage in yourself. So state your resolve, simple sankalpa, clearly with feeling and awareness to yourself 3 times. Now the rotation of consciousness. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of the body. I will guide you around your body, and all you have to do is bring your focus of attention to that body part. It will move fairly quickly from part to part in a very specific order. The practice begins with the right side of the body and the right hand. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body, the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body, the back of the body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole of the back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body, top of the head. Forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, together, legs, arms, back, front, head, together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body, body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor, the whole body in relation to the floor. And become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are physical points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor, shoulder blades and the floor, the elbows and the floor, the back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, the calves and the floor, the heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all these points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Remember, you are practicing Yoga Nidra. Please do not sleep. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration. Navel to throat and throat to navel. Do not try to force the breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness and at the same time start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 21, I am breathing out, 21. I am breathing in, 20. I am breathing out, 20. I am breathing in, 19. I am breathing out, 19. And so on from 21 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Now bring your awareness to the following sensations. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of the weight of the body on the ground. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness. Bring your awareness to the experience of cold. Awaken the feeling of bitter cold in the body. Allow it and investigate the feeling and sensation of cold. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in the winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over your body. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over, getting hotter. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer. When you're out in the sun with no shade. The sun is beating down all over your body. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Heat inside the body. Awareness of heat. Bring your awareness to the experience of pain. Focus and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you may have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Allow it. Be interested in the experience and feel it for real. The experience of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid. Allow it to grow and expand. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Pleasure in the whole body. Check that you are awake. Notice if you are drowsy or sleepy. And say to yourself, I am awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. The space called Chitakasha. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of the mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Now with your imagination, bring your attention to the following images. Imagine that you are on the ceiling and you see below you your body lying in Shavasana on the floor, practicing Yoga Nidra. Now see your body slowly stand up and tiptoe to the door. Quietly open the door and go outside, closing the door softly behind you. See your body walking outside the building you're in and see the familiar objects and things. There is no sense of effort, only lightness. You meet some people you know. You see them, but they can't see you. Watch them as they walk past. Perhaps they are making their usual conversation. Suddenly you find that your body is being lifted up and is floating over the sea. Become aware of this. See the dark blue sea glistening below. Across its surface, a ship is steaming. Your body floats like a cloud. Wherever the wind blows the clouds, your body is also blown. Wisps of cloud brush past your face. Below you, sunlight reflects off banks of white cloud. Above you, puffs of cloud scurry across a blue sky. Now your body is lifted by currents of air and carried over the land. On the ground below you, you see farmhouses, carefully laid out fields, thick forests, winding rivers that reflect the sun. Pause a moment and look closely at yourself. Your body is totally relaxed, and on your face is an expression of peace and calm. See your body suddenly immersed in colour as it passes through a rainbow. Feel yourself washed and purified by subtle colours: yellow, green, blue, violet, red, orange, golden yellow. Feel the colours penetrating your whole body, nourishing and invigorating you at some deep level. Then slowly make your return. See your body floating down to the earth, returning to the outside of your building. See again the familiar objects. Quietly open the door, walk inside, and close it after you. You lie down softly on the floor. Now see your body slowly practicing some yoga postures. Your body rests again in Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to Chitakasha. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully, with detachment, without becoming involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors or patterns or symbols or imagery, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now in this dark space, this warm and friendly darkness, remember your resolve, your sankalpa, repeating the sankalpa you made at the beginning of the practice in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times clearly with feeling and emphasis. Anamidam, Anamidam, Anatpanam, Udashate, Anasya, Anamidaya, Anamiva, Vasashate. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Start to develop your awareness of your body, moving your body gently, fingers and toes, slowly moving your arms and legs. Start to gradually develop your awareness of the space you're in, the walls, the ceiling, the noises in the room, the noises outside. Just taking your mind out now, allowing your mind to become completely external. Lying quietly for a few moments, with your eyes closed, just adjusting, feeling your body, feeling the ground beneath you. Start moving, maybe bending, stretching, extending your legs, giving yourself a full stretch or hugging your knees, taking your time, taking your time. No hurry. Gradually, maybe even hugging your knees, rolling onto the side of your body. Whatever feels good to you, whatever's a nice, easy transition, lying, rolling. Find your way as easily as you can to come to seated again. Just find that easy way. What's the easiest way? Bringing yourself back to seated. So slowly coming to seated and opening your eyes slowly again, adjusting to space outside yourself. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. So, as we come to seated, we just have a look around us. So we're really taking our mind out. We're really becoming aware of the time of day, where we are, what's going on, the room, and we just feel our body as well. Become aware of our body. We've got a body. Rubbing the arms, body, heart, don't forget, legs, face, whatever feels like. I just want to feel my edges and just feel a sense of gratitude and appreciation for this body as it is right now. Maybe you're noticing how it feels now compared to the beginning. Then rub the palms together. Just make some heat between the palms of the hands, as if we're making a fire, rubbing two sticks together. And once we get some heat going, and we got a bit of energy there between the hands, you can feel that, place that over the heart center, close your eyes, and just for one last little moment to come into this inner space again, this beautiful space of the heart. And we just allow, maybe there's somebody or some people important to us. It could be a whole country, it could be the whole world, but you could be specific on a person or people. And just imagine them, their being, and just how it feels to be connected to them, whether they're living or not living. And send them your love, maybe as a message or healing directly from your heart to theirs. And just feel that heart power and connection. Good. Namaste. Thank you very much for being here with me for the Yoga Nidra and the Restorative Yoga.